Anyway, my layout is the Santa Ana Industrial Lead portion of the Union Pacific Railroad. It's in Orange County, Anaheim area in Southern California. My layout's roughly in a 2 square mile area, and most of it parallels the I-5, as you can see here. And there's the whole area of my layout, starting here and getting down here. I'll show you here in a second, but it's not a very big area. But there's a lot of industries to choose from, and I tried to pick a bunch of different kinds of ones to make it look, kind of unique. So if you look at my room here, here's a quick kind of video of the layout. It's not big, but it's not really small. It's bigger than a shelf layout, but it's by no means a monster layout of any sort. It's actually it's 12-foot wall, 12-foot wall there, and about a 9-foot wall there to where the doors. It takes up half of my media room in my basement, and then this island is at about an 8-foot by 8-foot area, but it's only about 5 foot each way of usable space. The whole, main line from right there where you see the two locos all the way around and over to here is about, 40 feet or so, so it's not too lengthy. So if you, here's a quick look at the design, which is done by Byron Henderson, who his website's www.layoutvision.com. He does a layout design. He's also the editor of LD SIG, or Layout Design SIG, but he's really good to work with. So I didn't do the design, he did it for me, and it's much easier for me to follow a design than to try to do one. So from there are also a lot of my influences come from Lance Mintime. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of him. He's got a blog where you can find all kinds of good information, but also some books, and he's got the famous downtown spur layout that's been featured in Model Railroader. But anyway, I added, from the design that you see here, I didn't do the bridge, the continuous run bridge, and I also added like a staging here for now. So anyway, if we work our way around, this would be Carmenita Avenue for your SoCal guys. This is Liberty Vegetable Oil, just a 1-spur vegetable oil plant. It's pretty massive, you can see there. I'm not even going to come close to modeling the whole thing. So I haven't really worked on it in a while. I just kind of got it started. And there's my new Rapido switcher that I use on retro nights. So I still have this little motel area to do here. You can see the footprint of it. It's just kind of a dingy motel. Coming around to Alondra and Marquette, I think, or Marquette Boulevard, and then you'll have CPC Cement, which is 3 tracks on my layout, but it's 4 in real life. As you can see, there's the real one there. And then the background is probably my largest industry, largest source of traffic is Capital Foods. It's almost the full size of length there, scaled, of course. But they get box cars, tank cars, vegetable oil, all kinds of stuff. So that'll be my largest structure, and I'm still just messing with these pieces, I gotta glue them all on and stuff. But it's just up there for now, and I'm testing the colors that I want. And then in front here is these 3 tracks here, these 2 tracks, and then it ties into this one here. It's kind of the yard. There's a little mini yard in front of Capitol where the Anaheim hauler from Colton Yard brings the loads, drops them. The local job will come pick them up and do the drops and picks, and it'll drop its empties off after it's done in another track, I assume, on the yard. And then a different hauler comes and picks up the empties and takes them back to Colton Yard. So I kind of operationally, I'll run, when I do operations, which isn't much lately, but I'll run the hauler in, drop the loads off, and then my local job will come over, pick up the cars and do the picks and drops. And I don't really have an official ops program right now. I have one I started setting up, but I don't use it. I just kind of move cars around. Most of the time I'm trying to model and get this thing more finished. But anyway, here's like I said, here's the yard. And also, any of these cool graffiti cars you see were not done by me. Custom Railroader on Instagram did almost all these for me. Not for free, but this one I did myself. So that one I did myself. But so I just kind of had him get me started with some cool cars. So moving along, this is Coyote Creek. He also painted this bridge, which is actual based on the. Yeah, here's a picture of it. There's the real one. So I still have to figure out how to blend this scene back here in, since this is like a canal aqueduct in California. There's nothing, I can't like hide it behind trees. So anyway, so this is what I've been working on lately. This is forest plywood. It's only a 1 spur lumber. Back there's the track. So it doesn't really get much traffic, but it takes up I really liked how the curved side of the building is here, and I wanted some kind of a 3D structure, so it kind of takes up this whole area, all this area for just one track, but I don't know, it'll look cool, I think. And then over here is where the tie-down area is for the engines, and it's on Reggio Avenue here, right in front of Awesome Products. This is the actual place, and you can go back on Google Maps for years and go to this intersection. You always see different engines there, so I know this is where they tie them down. So again, this loco, which I have chronicled in my feed, was done by Custom Railroader, and it's this one here. It still runs around SoCal today. It's really cool. And this one I'm going to do myself. This is a Walthers Proto GP60, and I'm going to make it into this 1083 and weather it up, but that's sometime soon here. And then I think this is supposed to be Awesome Products, and I'm probably gonna flip it from here to here to this side, so I can better replicate this scene. I've already kind of mocked it up. It looks better. It's much easier to photograph and stuff. So, but that's on the road. And then on the other side of the divider here is Koru Craft. And this is a huge boxcar facility, boxcar traffic. They do, I think, like packaging in boxes and stuff. So you can see the real one, they got 6 boxcar spots. Obviously, it couldn't fit it all. So that's, and this I just built myself with PVC board. I have a post about it, but came out pretty good. And this, been asked about this. This is actually just a photo glued onto styrene, and I put a little magnet right there and right here just to magnet it up, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave it here or not. And I only did one for now, but it's like a hydraulic dock lift or whatever. You can see the rest of them just regular. I'm way past the 5 minutes I wanted to be. But so that's pretty much the tour. Like I said, it's not huge, but it's not small. I started it August of last year. Oh, I forgot about the down here. This is the IKEA Ivar shelves, which I have around, not everywhere, but quite a few places. So it's good for storage. I mean, mine's all messy. And then my lighting is just LED shop lights from Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever. And then I also have the strip lights, but they're not even taped up yet. I just lazy. I have to figure out the best way to put them. But and then there's shelving up top, which I put. They're kind of crappy too, but anyway, So that's basically the tour there. Next projects are finishing this, to finish this shed, do the weathering, which I'm just testing stuff here, make this a better transition, do the roof, and then I want to start that loco there, and I really want to get capital done, which is way back there, at least glue down. So those are my next projects. Anyway, thanks for subscribing. I hope you liked the video. Sorry it's so long. Take it easy.